Hey, this your girl Monique with Mo Beauty Glam Boss. So I'm coming to you today to talk about solopreneur and mindset changing and how to overcome the solopreneur mindset. Make sure that y'all turn the notification bell on, subscribe to my channel, and if this is your first time, I hope that you enjoy this video. Also follow me on Instagram and on all of my other platforms. Love y'all so
I'll
much.
see if a couple more people come on. I wanted to talk to y'all today about the solopreneur mindset. Hey Julia, so I wanted to come to y'all today to talk about the solopreneur mindset. So this is going to be an overview of what the solopreneur mindset is all about. So if this is your first time tuning in, my name is Monique with Mo Beauty Glam Bar. I am a wellness specialist that has a wellness spa in North Decatur, Georgia. I specialize in pain management, teeth whitening, body contouring, you name it. My business is all about customization, and so I'm moving into my mentorship program and giving more of a mindset building for my clients. So I wanted to come on today to talk about the solopreneur mindset. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that y'all are tuning in. So when you think about the word solo, we know that solo is one. That's one person. So when you think about solopreneur or entrepreneur is a person that has a business. So when it comes to a solopreneur, that is somebody that runs their own business without a team. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips and things that you can kind of figure out how to not be burnt out or overwhelmed when it comes to that solopreneur mindset. Okay. So when it comes to overcoming the solopreneur mindset, the first thing that you need to do is change your mindset. Okay, when it comes to changing your mindset, that's a lot of times, even without being an entrepreneur, that's always the issue. It's about the mind. The mind is a very powerful thing. Okay. And so when it comes to the mindset, we need to change it. So we can trick our brain. Like, I'm going to tell y'all a little story. Like, if you ever hit your foot or something, or you hit your toe, and if you say ouch, you're going to feel the pain. But if you do not feed into the pain of that hit from the toe, or hit from, the object that you've hit your foot or toe or whatever, it's not going to hurt. I do this all the time. You're tricking your brain. You're psyching your brain out. So this is what we want to do as entrepreneurs, as solopreneurs. Okay. We need to focus on the right thing. We need to stop focusing on things that are in the future, or the what ifs, or what if this happens, or what if I don't pay this, or what if this happens. So we need to change our mindset, and we can think about it and focus on other things to actually psych our mind out. So that's the first thing, is changing your mindset. Okay, the second thing, and I wrote a couple of notes down, but it's kind of the same thing that's really on the overview or whatever. Okay, we need to take every task that we have, and we need to think that it's already done. Okay, we need to think that it's already done. We don't need to get overwhelmed. That's the problem that we have as solopreneurs. I know with me, I am a serial multitasker, and so sometimes I do feel burnt out, or sometimes I do feel not really overwhelmed, but it's just a lot. And so when it comes to that, we have to have a strategic plan when it comes to that. That's the first thing. Secondly, it says stop thinking outside the box. A lot of times we don't think outside the box. So it's an analogy that's in the book that I'm going to be presenting to y'all. It's an ebook. And it was saying something about stop looking at a tool as just a tool, but look at it in a more innovative way. They were saying about the hammer. We look at a hammer because our mind thinks that what is a hammer supposed to do? A hammer is supposed to remove the nails or nail something down. But what if the hammer can open up a window, a jammed window? Okay, so you have to think on these terms when it comes to a tool. We need to think of it as more of a functionality tool than just the one thing. So think outside the box when it comes to certain things. When you are having different tasks, that you are up against, you need to have a strategic plan and think outside the box. How can I get two things done at one time? Or how can I knock both of these different obstacles out at one time instead of thinking of it as one thing? Or even down to like when it comes to our cell phones, because as you see, this can be a way to have PowerPoint. We don't even think like that when it comes to Instagram and with our lives and things like this. Shout out to Kiara Sade, because she was the first person that I ever saw use the background as like a PowerPoint, and it was, phenomenal. And so that's why I want to get to that, because that's one of my coaches. And so that's another way that you can just start thinking of things in another functionality, down to anything. The lights, when it comes to lights can be used for other things. Lights is a heat source as well. We always think of light as being just this light that is going to brighten up something, but a light can also be used to heat up things, because when it comes to like food and things like that, they have those lights to heat up the food. So these are just some things that I'm just trying to get y'all to think outside the box. Oh, thank you so much. These are some things that I'm just trying to get y'all to think outside the box when it comes to thinking about things. The third tip is become visual and see it in your mind. So again, tricking your mind, tricking your brain to see yourself solving the problem. So you might be overwhelmed and say, dang, I don't have the money to pay my rent right now, but how can I figure it out? Let me not think about if I'm going to get evicted. Let me not think about if that man is going to leave me, or, because I have tricked up some money or whatever like that. Let me not think in those ways. When you have a way to trick your brain, you're going to go so much further in life. That's why everything, if you don't notice about 2022, it started in about 2021. You start hearing people talk about mindset changing and shifting your mind, because this is what God is taking us to. He's taking us to a whole new plateau when it comes to our mind, because we're in 2022. We're not in 1990s. The information is out there, and we're starting to understand our brain more, the way that we think, and how it is very, very powerful. Our mind is very, very powerful. That's why it tells you that the idle mind is the devil's playground. Okay. And so we need to trick our mind to think other ways instead of thinking negatively. Let's start thinking positively when it comes to different things. Like with me, I was overwhelmed, so I had to think of a solution instead of being overwhelmed with what I was going through with my different orders for my planners. I said, well, let me figure out something. Instead of me wanting to always be a solopreneur, I decided that I was going to loosen up my control issues. Okay. That's what we need to do as solopreneurs. We need to loosen up our control issues. I have big control issues because I know I can do it better than everyone else. But in my mind, me being given to be 42 years old, it's time to change that mindset. And so I can clone myself. I can help somebody to be like me. And actually, they could be better than me for real. I can learn something from them. So as solopreneurs, we have to, we have to outsource. And that's one thing that I leave y'all with when it comes to being a solopreneur. You may want to stay being a solopreneur, but I'm telling you, the best thing to do is to get you at least a virtual assistant. That's what I have. The fourth thing is, focus on the present. Like I was just stating, do not think about the what ifs. Do not think about if you're going to get in a car accident. Do not have your mind flooded with all of these negative thoughts. When we have these negative thoughts in our mind, it can psych your mind out to think that these things are going to happen. Another thing to think about when it comes to the mind, shut your brain down. Shut your brain down when it comes to your mind, because your brain can think that it is still working when you even have laid down. This happens to me all the time because I do not really shut my brain down. I don't go to sleep till 5:30 in the morning, y'all. That's why I'm talking about solopreneur, because this is for me too. This is for me and you. And so we have to shut our mind down, shut it down. Yes, we really have to, because our brain will continue to work while we're resting and we're not completely shutting down. That's why I'm going on a retreat Friday for 3 days, and I will not be thinking about none of this stuff, because it's time for me to unplug. Okay, it's time for me to unplug and get in the hot tub and have a good time and just enjoy being around other people other than just people that talk about business all the time. So these are some things that you want to do. Visualize a plan and execute your task. Okay, yes, unplug, absolutely. Visualize a plan. Like I said, if you are overwhelmed with, you have maybe 7 or 8 clients and you're like, how am I going to get all these clients done today? Plus I got to make sure the marketing is done and all this. Visualize a plan. And I will be speaking on time management on next Tuesday. Every Tuesday I will come with a tip for Tip Tuesday. So time management will be for next Tuesday. So when it comes to visualizing a plan, we have to visualize a plan. When we visualize that plan, our brain is going to think that we have completed the plan. Okay, our mind is going to think that we have completed the plan. So you have to trick your mind. What you better get out of this is trick your mind. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to the next slide. Where is it at? Okay, so switch your mind off. So as I was saying, from work, when it comes to rebooting yourself, you have to recharge your batteries. Your brain needs downtime so that it can focus for the next day, for the new task at hand. Like I said, when we just keep having these racing thoughts in our mind, our brain is not resting. That's why, like, I was having chest pains today, and I'm like, why am I having chest pains? Because my mom used to tell me, you're stressed. I'm like, Mama, I don't feel stressed. And that's the thing. We don't know when we're stressed. Sometimes you don't even be aware that you are even stressed out. And so I know that I have been going extremely hard, and I haven't been getting the proper rest that I need. And so I need to recharge my batteries. And that's why my body was telling me, you need to go on a trip. You need to go on a trip. You need to just woosah. You need to just relax. And so that's where I'm at with that. Okay. And the 6th tip that I want to tell you about is see yourself improving. Stop thinking that you cannot do. Of course, you probably cannot do. A lot of times we as entrepreneurs, this is a new territory for us. Okay. So when it comes to improving yourself, what are you going to do to improve? Like I said, my word is elevating or celebrating the elevation, because I can see where I used to be and where I am today. Even one of my friends, she said, I can see you transforming into the entrepreneur. I can see you. You're going to leave me behind. Well, that's just what it is. I'm elevating. I'm improving. I'm doing my purpose for what I'm supposed to be doing at this moment, and I'm doing it to the best of my ability. So we have to learn and elevate when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Okay, like I tell everyone, every successful business person, they have been taught. What do we have to do? We had to go to school to be taught everything that we know. Everything is a taught skill. You are not born with it. We are taught every single thing that we know. Okay, these are some things that you should just fundamentally know. We are taught every single thing. It is not something that we're born with. Okay. So the 7th thing that I want to tell you is to take courses. We need to take courses and read books, read business books, read ebooks. Like I have so many ebooks that I'm going to be dropping out to y'all that are going to just really help every entrepreneur to scale their business, to help every entrepreneur with their mindset and all of those things. Like I said, learning is the key when it comes to unknown territories. If it's something that you do not know, we need to read it. But now we have YouTube too. You can look at marketing videos. You can look at different things on changing your mindset and really how to unplug and different things like that. So we need to continue to learn something new every single day. That is always my motto. I love to learn. So I like to learn things every single day. Okay. And so the 8th thing that I wanted to tell you is just do it and learn from your mistakes. A lot of times we have entrepreneurs or people that are aspiring to be entrepreneurs, and they be like, well, I have this idea and I want to do it. Just go ahead and do it. What is it going to hurt you to just do it? So you could just try little things. Try drop shipping. I tried drop shipping first. I had a drop shipping boutique in 2019. And it was phenomenal, but I didn't like the outsourcing in China, and the stuff was taking so long to come. Plus the packaging wasn't pretty and different things like that. But these are things that I learned from my mistakes. So you could do drop shipping. You could sell on your products on Etsy. You can start just doing things, selling stuff on Poshmark. I mean, these are all ways that you can start to build yourself as an entrepreneur. Okay. And so these are some things that I think will help any solopreneur or entrepreneur, because an entrepreneur is actually someone that kind of outsources their business. A solopreneur is someone that actually does all the work in the business. So I don't want to be a solopreneur. I want to be a CEO of a corporation, of my corporation, of multiple corporations. And so that's what I want to do. I don't know about you. I don't want to be a solopreneur. So that's why I hired a virtual assistant. So I would suggest y'all to hire a virtual assistant. My virtual assistant, she helps me with my orders for my ebook. She helps me with my orders for my customized planner. She helps me with doing some of my posts. If I give her anything, she helps with my email marketing now. And so that has really helped me. And that's why you see me showing up 3 to 4 times a day now, because I have the content. Okay. And these are some things that you want to think about when it comes to being a solopreneur. Start off with a virtual assistant. Okay. Exactly. Start off with a virtual assistant. And I will send you, matter of fact, you need to follow me on Facebook so I can send you the invite for the virtual assistants. And I pay like $80 a week, but I get them for 4 hours a day, for 5 days a week, and $80 a week is not really bad because they're doing multiple things. So at first I was like, this kind of steep, but I was like, it's actually beneficial for me to have somebody that can do anything that I ask them. Okay. And so these are some things that I would suggest when it comes to, trying to get out of that solopreneur mindset. So this book that I am coming from out of, it's called The Solarpreneur Mindset, and it is available on PayHip today for $20.02 today. Okay, I think I'll probably leave it like that for the whole year, because we need to learn about our mindset. We need to learn about our solopreneur mindset. We need to really shift our mind for 2022. Okay, and so if you are interested in the ebook that I'm getting my information from, that I have created the ebook, you can get it at PayHip. You can click the link in the bio to get. Yes, you can get the book now. It's absolutely amazing. I'm going to be coming out with some more ebooks as well to help all of us with our mindset. Like I said, to help us even to, I have one ebook that I'm going to be creating, how to get 100 followers a day. That's another ebook that I'll be rolling out really soon. I just try to get this one done really fast because I had to get on here at 7:00, but I will be doing that as well. And then I have one more other thing that I will be rolling out to y'all. If y'all did not know already, I'm going to be a mentor. Okay, I have people that are seeking me out for me to help them to scale their business, to help them being that they might be new entrepreneurs, or being that they might just don't know. I see a lot of people that say they have a coach or a mentor, and I'm looking at it, who is your coach? Because I just don't see it. I'm just telling the truth. I just don't see it. Thank you, love. And so I'm a very fast learner, and the short amount of time that I have been under, I've actually had a mentor now since I think it was August, when I started with Kiara Sade, and she helped me with my captions. She helped me to learn about my target audience and different things like that. Then I moved to another mentor, and then I have another mentor. So one thing that you might always hear people say, if your coach don't have a coach, then you might don't want to be, signing up for that person. But I have a 90-day preliminary mentorship program that will be rolling out January 17th, Martin Luther King Day, Road to Freedom. Let's go ahead and get this freedom in our minds, freedom in our pockets, and let's go ahead and do what we are supposed to be doing, which is being a entrepreneur, not working for somebody, being the lender, not the borrower, being the head and not the tail. And when we're working in these corporations, we are the tail because they could care less about us. I worked in corporate for 23 years in every facet that you can ever think of. That's why I knew that was not something for me, because I never could feel comfortable there, and I always had an issue when it came to my jobs, not my work, but just my jobs when it came to that. And so it's time for us to walk in our authority and walk in our purpose. That's one of my words for January. My word is purpose. We have to live in our purpose in 2022. That's what God told me to tell y'all. Live in your purpose. Stop being complacent in where you are. Again, tricking your mindset. Stop thinking about what if I fail. I used to have that mindset. What if I fail? So I never want to complete anything because I had a fear of failing. So if I didn't complete anything, then then if I failed, it didn't matter because I didn't complete it. Okay, exactly. I love that. We have to focus. Exactly. Focus is a good word too. So when it comes to breaking the chains in our minds, breaking the bondage in our minds. That's what it's all about. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. When it comes to the bondage, we are still in slavery, y'all. We are still in slavery. Regardless if you think we are free, we are definitely not free. Until we are free in our minds and in our spirits, then we will be free for real. When we all as a collective can start thinking that I need to not work for the other people and work for yourself. Stop being in fear. That's why I said start something small. If a lot of times I always say entrepreneurship is not for everybody. If it's not for everybody, hire somebody that can do it. You have an idea. Know why? Because God gave us gifts and talents. God gave everybody a gift and a talent. That's what he said in the book. He said, I gave you one talent. He might not give everybody 1,000 gifts and talents, but he did give everybody one gift. He gave everybody at least one gift. And so you need to capitalize on that gift because as the Bible says, the parable, what did you do with your talent that God gave you? Are you just sitting on your talent? Or are you actually doing something with your talent? So it is time now that we need to do something with our talent, and we need to, capitalize on that talent, whether it be drop shipping, whether it be crafting something. There's so many things out here that we can do. The digital products. If you need ebooks, I create the ebooks for you. If you have an idea, I am the person that can create it for you. That is one of the strong suits that God gave me, and which I didn't even know. I just knew I was the person that liked to help people. But I can help you to get passive income. I can help you to scale your business. I can help you with everything. And with my 90-day preliminary mentorship program, it will be a one-time fee of $247. I do have Sezzle. I can never say it right. I do have Sezzle, so you can pay a little under, I want to say, $63 today to get on the mentorship program. It will be every Monday at 7:00. You will have a Zoom training with me, and I will be going through the fundamentals of starting your business and structuring your business, down to free vendor list. So if you don't have a business now, the free vendor list will definitely get you on the kickstart to getting your business up and running, and the way that it needs to be structured and everything like that. So these are some things that I have rolling out for 2022. I cannot wait for to help people to scale their business, to see the success stories that I will be getting, and it just really warms my heart that God has really, has given me the authority to be able to do this, and that I am confident that I can do these things. A lot of times, that's what it's all about. Like I said, going back to elevating, going back to progressing. We have to be at a progression stage. A lot of times people be like, you're changing. Yes, I am changing. That's what I need to do. I need to change. We have to change as a people. We cannot stay the same. Nothing stays the same. Everything, it evolves with age. So we as entrepreneurs or solopreneurs or even people, we have to be changing. We need to be elevating and we need to be growing as a people. So this is all of my time for tonight. I hope that y'all enjoyed what I was speaking on about the solopreneur mindset. If you did not catch what I was saying, I have a tickle in my throat now. If y'all did not get the y'all can go back and look at the replay of the Solopreneur Mindset, and you can purchase the book on PayHip, or you can click the link in the bio. So I thank y'all so much. Always remember to keep God first. Look at the devil trying to mess with my throat. Trying to mess with my throat. You will not prevail, devil. So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. And keep showing up for your people. Keep showing up for your followers. If you looked at my other posts, post 3 to 4 times a day. Do your stories. Do your lives. Show up. Just do it. Like, I just be on live just talking sometime. But I'm going to be having a strategic plan when it comes to trying to help people get their mindset together and get their self together when it comes to entrepreneurship. So I love y'all so much. Bye.
Thank you for watching. If y'all are interested in my mentorship program, you can click the link in the description and follow me on Instagram for more business tips and mindset tips. Smooches.